on KWR. Now the price was like this, and then like this. It took off like this, but I'm looking to buy the US dollar, I'm looking to sell the Korean won. Right? So when this price going up like this, US dollar so high, can I buy? I cannot buy. But based on the fundamental, based on the tariff, on anticipation that Donald Trump is going to start another, to escalate the trade war further, my idea is I want to buy the US dollar. Right? Because I know that the emerging country, especially Korea, will be affected. Right? But at the current price, so I have a trade idea already. I want to buy the US dollar, I want to sell the Korean won. So I go to my chart, I look at my chart, oh my goodness, US dollar is so strong. So how to buy when US dollar is so strong? There's no reason to buy, am I right? So what do? I say let's wait. Wait until the Korean price, the US dollar come down lower. Now, it continued to go higher. But last week, for some reason, US dollar start coming down to here. And what do? You do like this. This is 1 million property. And I already decided that I want to buy this property when the property comes down to 700,000. So the property price comes down to 700,000. You want to buy or not? I buy lah. And what happened? Within 1 day, you go back up here. Can you see that? Then I sold my property. I make 300,000. Do you understand? This is how we make money, right? You know exactly what to buy, what to sell. You know exactly where to buy, where to sell. And you wait until the price eventually comes down to the level. You just buy, you just sell, depending on what your team is. Germany export to emerging country, to the southern European country, right? They export to emerging South Asia, especially to China, right? So when China slowed down because of the tariff, you see that Germany is the #1 affected in the whole of Eurozone, EU, right? Korea get affected. Now, which other market? Emerging country. These are all the rest. Indonesia, right? Indonesia also a developing country. Malaysia, Taiwan. So the trade war between the US and China. We know that China get affected, US get affected, yes, but these are the satellite countries who form the global supply chain. Why they form the global supply chain? Because when we see the product made in China, right, made in China, but China do not manufacture all the individual components themselves. Some of the components manufactured in Korea, some manufactured in Singapore, some manufactured in other countries. Can you see that? So when China get affected, all these countries, the factory also affected, the output also affected. And if they are heavily depends on China, obviously they're affected. The trade war alone, we can come out so many ideas to trade already. We know exactly we can sell all this. Now what we're going to sell all this now, so we said what to buy, what to sell. So we know what to sell right now. Now what to buy? Trade war with the tariff imposed between US and China, right? What else can we buy? The lady said, what did you say? When you have a tariff, the price start increasing. When the price start increasing, inflation start to rise. When inflation start to rise, what the Federal Reserve have to do? They have to continue increase interest rate. Am I right or not? Right now the US interest rate is already 2%. The rest of the central bank, EU 0%, Japan minus negative interest rate, Switzerland negative interest rate. What else? Right? UK they increase interest rate to what 1%? Okay. Australia 1.5% interest rate. So you can see that US right now is the highest, the major currency that offer the higher interest rate right now. Right now with and they said that in 2018 they are going to increase another 1 to 2 times. In 2019 they are going to increase again. So their interest rate target could be as high as 3.5% to 4%. While the rest of the country are still at 0%, while US continues to increase interest rate. Can you see? There's a diversion between the major central bank. The other central bank maintain very low interest rate, but US have to continue to increase interest rate. Why? Because of the inflation. With the trade war, with the tariff add on one another, we can expect inflation continue to rise in US. In other words, we can continue to expect that Federal Reserve is likely to increase interest rate again. And if interest rate is going to continue again, the value of US dollar is going higher. You can see that. What are we going to buy? We're going to buy the USD. For this, you understand what to buy, what to sell. That's what I mean by the first thing we need to understand is what to buy and what to sell. And as long as the country that receive the capital flow, positive flow, that currency is going higher. First thing that we need to understand is what to buy, what to sell. Now, once you know what to buy, what to sell, the second one, of course, is why. Why? Why you want to buy the US dollar? Why you want to sell the Korean won? Why you want to sell the Australian dollar? First 2W. What to buy? Why to buy? Then I come to my chart. Now, the fundamental will not able to tell us where to buy the US dollar. They can't tell us. We have to come to our chart. Only the chart can tell us where to buy, right? So the next W, the third W is where. Where to buy. I want to buy the US dollar against the Korean won. Where should I buy? I want to buy low. I draw the zone where I want to buy, right? Okay, then I just patiently wait for price to come down. Right? Now once eventually the price come down, when to buy is the last W. When? When the price come down to this area, when to buy? Last one is how to buy. How? We call it the 4W and 1H. Do not mistaken that because we spend a lot of time on how, that means this is important. This is the least important among all the 5 elements. H is the least important. But tomorrow we're going to spend more. Why? This is the first time we're dealing with the chart, that's why we have to spend more. But we come to actual trading, right? When you are doing actual trading, this is the least time that you spend.